Today is November 23rd, 2022. My name is Rob Carr of Kalamazoo Right to Life, and this is Pro-Life Week. Well, today is the day before Thanksgiving, and we all know what Thanksgiving is. It's not just football and turkey, but it should be a day that we all reflect on how God has blessed America. Everybody knows that America is going through a hard time, and we're divided as a people. And we have a lot of problems. We have a lot of problems in this country. But despite that, people are still wanting to come to our country from all over the world. I mean, people are coming across our border illegally in the South because, for whatever reason they want to come. They know that America is still the land of opportunity. And with hard work, you can achieve great things in this country. And people come here with aspirations and hopes and dreams of a better life. And that may have all gone back 400 years when the Pilgrims first came here and believed that in coming here for the right to practice their own faith, their own religion, that it set America on a different trajectory, one of trusting and believing and having faith that God is going to see us through every situation. And like I said, we've had our share of sins, like every other country. But I truly believe America has shaken off a lot of the skeletons, especially like slavery, a lot of those from our past. And we're working to form a more perfect union. Okay. Now, I just want to mention just very briefly about the issue of truth. And, I'd like to think and believe that the pro-life movement is based on truth. When I see how the other side reacts to some of our laws, some of our statements, some of the things that have been done, they respond with emotion. They scream, they yell, they're over the top. It's all emotion. It's my rights. It's my choice. There's a certain level of a demand in that tone that this is mine and you can't take it away. It's all about me. It really is all about me for the pro-abortion movement. But like I said, the pro-life movement, admittedly, we are a faith-based movement. We believe in God. We believe God is the author of life, and that lives should be protected and nurtured and considered almost sacred because we are created in the image of God. But beside our faith and our convictions that we get from the Bible, there's a lot of science to what the pro-life movement believes in. Whether it's DNA or fetal surgeries, ultrasounds that just show the baby. Just show me the ultrasound. But I think the DNA is, at least for me, one of the prime motivators for me to believe that the truth is on our side. Because no matter how much emotion is generated from the other side, science still tells us that the baby in the womb has a different DNA from the mother. You can't get around from that fact. Different DNA from the mother or the father. And then I think about efforts to restrict abortion. We have these 15-week bans, hardly a pro-life piece of legislation. Practically every European nation that has permitted abortion limits abortions at 12 weeks. So even a 15-week ban, which the pro-abortion people consider a horrendous injustice, even that is more liberal than what the European nations permit. And we're with that select group, those wonderful nations like China and North Korea, that has abortion on demand throughout the entire pregnancy. And even our buddies to the north, Canada, I don't know what's going on with Canada, but they have gone off the rails in a lot of their social issues, whether it's free speech or abortion. They've imprisoned pastors for just exercising free speech because they don't like what they have to say. I have some problems with what's happening up in Canada, but China and North Korea are the poster children for liberal abortion, and we are right alongside them. We, as in New York, California, Illinois, and regrettably, what Michigan will become now that Prop 3 has passed. But in other states, I believe sanity has been restored because people in some of these conservative states are looking at the truth. What does the Bible say? The truth will set you free. And who is the author of truth? It is God. God is the author of truth. So if we're in his hands, if we're reading his word, if we're listening to his voice, if we're listening to the Holy Spirit, we will know God's true heart. And his heart is pro-life. His heart is to rescue babies. His heart is to redeem and restore women who have, for whatever reason, have gone into a difficult situation with an unplanned pregnancy. But God is in the business of restoring lives. That's it in a nutshell. That's the gospel. God will restore the brokenhearted, those who are grieving, those who are bound in sin, and he will give them a new life in him to set the prisoner free or the captive free, whichever way you want to interpret that. I'm going to let you go. I know you're not going to see this until Monday probably. Have a happy Thanksgiving. And now we're going to zoom toward Christmas when we celebrate the birth of Christ. With that, I'll let you go, and I will see you next time.